I am a TED speaker.
Recurring stereotypes mislead society.
I want to earn a lot of money just to spend all of it on my parents. Yeah, so Haryana is the place which I very deeply feel connected with.
Okay.
The
And a
people of
random thought just pops up in my head and just I write it down.
Sir.
So, what are you doing, man?
So after 12th, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just looking out for options that I have and kind of appearing in all of them. So if I kind of make it, so I'll know where I want to go. If I don't make it, then I'll not know where I want to go. I still don't know where I want to go and what I want to pursue.
It's okay, man. Everyone goes through difficult time when they feel they can't decide, and you are not expected to know everything at very early stage.
Well, you're right, but then being the eldest of the family and knowing that there's no one after you to take care of the family,
That's
you have
true.
couple responsibilities, and as you see your father grow old,
Yeah.
you feel that you want to make this man happy and give him all the happiness that one deserves and all the luxuries that one can afford.
Yeah.
And for at the end of the day, everything comes down to money. If you think about it that way, then I want to earn. I want to earn a lot of money and very less age, specifically just to spend all of it on my parents and my family. If you look at it that way, then things would sound different. Yeah, in general, very general terms, 17-year-old should not necessarily be sure about what he wants to do in life. But that's the problem, not being sure about it. Because as much as I delay my career options or the choices that I want to make, the goal that I have to earn a certain amount of money to enjoy, that will also supersede and it will get late too. It will also get postponed. That's what I feel.
I understand.
Talk about your relationship. What went down? What happened? How was it?
Yeah, okay. Talking about relationship, it is not that much interesting. It's same as everybody feels at their teenage.
What I very necessarily feel is about relationships that at the end of the day, it's the same story. A girl will come to your life, something good will happen, you'll enjoy, then something out of the blue will happen and she'll leave. So that's the basics. But what made you choose that girl, or what did the girl see in you that made her choose you? And how was it? And why did it end? What do you think? What could be the reason?
I don't know. Maybe she already knew me for a while.
Yeah.
She knew where I am coming from, with my father, and etc. Everything, and we became very good friends. And eventually, I didn't have that much friend in my life, uh, especially female friends. And when I came in touch with her, I realized that
Can
I,
event, guys.
I realized that the feeling of having a female friend, and we were chatting in WhatsApp daily, and because of this online thing, it's very easier to get fallen in love, and in that teenage age we get infatuation, and one day what happens, I proposed her, and she was also interested in me secretly. We have never shared, but yeah, eventually it happened, and
That is great. That is great.
I proposed her, and she was like, "Yeah, me too." And it was a really crazy moment. And that time, I can tell you that it was 25th December. It's
Oh, you remember the date, guys? You remember the
Yeah.
date? You see a green flag right here, spotted.
But it didn't long even for 1 year. So we could not celebrate the
The
first anniversary. Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
It's very sad.
For
but
how long did it last?
It lasted for around 6 months or something.
That is a lot. This is long enough. All right.
Yeah, we all know that mostly relationship are like very. It sounds like magical, at the start, and then after 6 months, you have your first quarrel. You go through some little bit toxic, I would say, but yeah, it eventually have to end. Everybody like experience. Everybody goes through the same phase, and yeah.
So, do you feel what led to your breakup was mere misunderstandings?
Yeah, we used to have lots of misunderstanding, honestly.
Did you try to clarify it ever with her?
I tried to clarify it, but you become so vulnerable while you are explaining so much, and you also get many misunderstandings while clarifying. So it doesn't work that way.
I understand, but did you refrain from explaining yourself to her, or you did, and that made her end this thing?
Maybe I always think that it was my fault. Because I
That is
didn't
what every
understand
guy
her.
thinks. That is what every guy thinks. What I'm trying to ask you is, what do you think made her leave you? What action
Yeah.
of yours?
I will be super honest. I used to be possessive, but I would like to simplify like every other relationship. Like we tend to have misunderstanding. She also had some misunderstanding about me. Chatting is something that makes our chat toxic.
That is true, because one does not understand the emotions you're typing that with.
Yeah,
They'll
and
only look at it the way they want to look at it, and
Yeah.
that leads to a lot of
you
problems.
look
Yeah.
at the last scene and all, and you overthink.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You pass that phase and you realize what were your mistakes, and
Yeah.
you learn from them, and you are keep moving forward. Yes. Right now I'm trying to not get attached to people, because I really get attached to people very easily, and it's very difficult to detach, and that's why you find me so much antisocial or something, because I really get too much attached, and to
So
do
you
that
you
I
keep yourself away from people just to protect your own peace. Is that what you're talking about? Because it's hard for you once you get attached to someone to
Yeah.
detach from them.
Yeah, it's completely opposite of people might assume like I'm rude or something, but it's the totally opposite game if you realize what is deep inside of it, what's the core reason. As I said, but yeah, I love people and I love to socialize everything, but I get easily attached.
But then you hate when you have to leave, or when they leave you.
Yeah, I get sad, just like Shahrukh Khan has said.
मुझे दोस्त बनाने आते हैं, मुझे दोस्त बनाने नहीं आते, बनाने आते हैं तो
तो
रखने
रखना
नहीं
नहीं
आते, रखने आते हैं तो वो रहते नहीं हैं. I understand. I
Almost like
absolutely
that.
get that. I get that. Well,
Yeah.
life is this. Life moves on. Life goes on, and I guess we have to accept whatever life throws at us. We have to move on.
Right.
Perhaps. What else do you have?
There are many things to say actually.
Yeah.
But what happens is I sit with myself, be isolated, and a random thought just pops up in my head, and just I write it down. But I don't have that skill to explain verbally.
Okay.
But
So,
I try. I would still try.
have you ever tried writing things down
Yeah,
and journaling them, perhaps?
I don't do that much, but I think I should do more.
Yeah, because I've seen this thing happen to me that so when I'm usually lost in thoughts, and sometimes I kind of overthink. So we both are overthinking, just for the record, right? We both are overthinkers, my bad. And when sometimes I just cross the limit, at that particular point of time, I take a page, I take a pen, I start writing, and as soon as I start writing, after writing just 2-3 lines, my mind goes blank.
Yeah, same happens here.
So then I realized how futile those thoughts were, who were taking up so much of my time. It didn't even matter for seconds. I myself forgot it. But then at that very particular point of time, I lost so many seconds, so many minutes, so many hours just pondering upon it, which was absolutely unnecessary. And it was not even the part of the plan. The plan that I'm following to become rich, it is just being a hindrance in that. And then I realized whenever you start thinking something, just start writing. If it's important for you,
True.
you'll automatically realize and you'll never stop writing. But if it's not important for you, you'll forget it within seconds of starting to
I
write.
used to write so many things like poetry or prose. Anything used to come in my mind, I used to write on paper. But when time
Passed by.
passed by and the internet thing came, and we got dependent to it totally. So everything I read, everything you consume, even for intellectual purpose,
Yeah.
I consume on internet by reading blogs or something and watching podcast, and also I write things on notepad. And
Oh.
yeah, I always write on notepad, and
That is
notepad.
lovely. That is lovely.
And I think it doesn't matter where you write. All
What really matters is that you put
Yeah.
your thought
yeah,
out there. That's it.
That's
Doesn't really matter you write on your phone's notes, or you write on your laptop, or you write on your paper.
Mm.
It's what matters is that you save it, you have it,
Mm.
and then you
and
visit.
it's yours.
Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
if you even share, and that's shouldn't be like, I look how vulnerable I am, you need to understand me. But when you write, it's for yourself and you get satisfied to it. It's like a coping mechanism, so to get detached from sadness or depression. So,
I absolutely relate to this man. You see, this man has gone through a lot of things, just for the record, all right. And also, he is a actual multi-talented guy.
no,
If you talk
don't
about
really-
music, he sings. If you talk about writing, he writes poetry, he writes prose,
right.
he writes a lot of things. If you're talking about composing music, he does that too. If you're talking about memes, he has recently got into it. If you're talking about vlogs, he's also doing that. And he's
Like
good at
to-
studies too, just for the record,
I
already.
just like to try different things.
And he's a traveler.
I love to travel because I love to explore, because I haven't explored as much I needed. So I need to explore and learn new things. That's it. And want to have new experiences. I don't want to limit myself to one place, one culture, one anything.
Perfect. And for the record, once again, this guy cycles 30 kilometers in 1 hour. So you know how fit he is, alright? It's not a gear cycle or a fancy cycle, it's a very normal cycle. So this man, he actually is down to earth, for the record, alright? He loves to live life as it is. But yeah, since the heart of this man is really fragile, he does get hurt. And he likes to, limit himself from talking to a lot of people, because then again he knows that he'll get attached to them real fast, real quick. And the moment he gets attached to them, they leave. And that thing hurts him to the core, because he cannot take that. That's about it.
Yeah, but I am trying to be more stronger.
You see the vlogs and all, he's trying his best to get out of the place and earn a name for himself. Do support him, guys, do support him.
Thank you so much. But like now, I would like to ask
Yeah.
about your life. That you said that you want to be a lawyer or something. So what?
Yeah.
How did you came to that conclusion that you want to be a lawyer? What makes you think that?
Alright, so let's get to serious talks, alright. So all of this started in grade 10th at Hisar, Haryana. So my father was posted over there, and at that very particular point of time, I was not into studies that much. However, I ended up scoring a 92% in class 10th boards, and that was pretty much great, at least at that particular point of time. And my parents had not expected it, looking at the way I study. They had merely thought I'll fail or something, I'll barely pass. But then this score comes in, and everyone's happy, everything is good. Then we shift to Kolkata because dad's retired, and after we shift to Kolkata, a lot of things change. So I earlier had thought that I'll be a high frequency trader, HFT, or I'll go into investment banking. But then I hit the reality. I joined APS, Kolkata, Public School Kolkata, and then I took PCM with CS. 11th was a disaster. I slipped my academics and I scored again, I guess, a total of 65% in my finals in 11th. That was pretty much disastrous at that very particular point of time. Then came 12th, and as life threw at me, I again did a lot of things which were stupid, and now that I look back at it, it didn't mean anything. But that particular point of time, it was a lot, and it was very much time engaging, time taking, and it was fun. So I was into it. A lot of things happened, and then 12th board's result came, and I scored a total of 77%. And I couldn't even clear JEE. I scored 85 percentile in JEE. With a 97 in maths, 80 in science, and physics, and 30 in chemistry. So that was my aggregate for the JEE percentiles. Now, as soon as I realized that life's pretty much fucked up, and I really don't have any place because I did not apply to a lot of entrance exams. There were only a couple. I guess I cleared NMMS and all. And again, I just pondered and looked back upon myself and thought, life's pretty shit, and that I really don't have any options. And if I wanted to pursue something in terms of science and go ahead, I had realized that I've had my taste of the medicine, and PCM is not my cup of tea. It's just not my cup of tea. I had taken it back then because I thought that it's doable and I'll do it. But now that I realize that it's not doable, it's not for everyone. So this very year I passed out, and then I had choices of joining college. But then I wanted to go out of Kolkata, not particularly settle over here or pursue college over here. So to go out of the Kolkata, we had to look for good college options, and we did not really have good college options. For that, I had to clear entrances, which I did not.
Why did you want to go out of Kolkata? For exposure? Or?
for exposure, no, not for exposure, for happiness, for peace. See, everyone has this particular place wherein they have something attached to them.
Yeah.
They feel lively over there more. And as soon as I entered Kolkata from Haryana, so Haryana is the place which I very deeply feel connected with. The people over there, the culture in general,
Oh,
the
okay.
food. It's just
Haryanvi.
so good.
Like a Bengali guy with Haryanvi heart.
Yeah, it's actually good. Haryan people are great. They're great. Punjabi Haryan people.
I have a
are.
Haryanvi friend.
Alright.
I will shout out to him.
Yeah, so it's just great in general. But then I came to Kolkata, like I said, in 11th, and things became a lot of toxic. So over here, people, I don't know, they're not that empathetic, they're not that caring, and no one gives a fuck about your existence. Honestly,
Yeah,
they're just
I have heard that.
you've seen that, right? So that's about it. In Haryana, people actually care about you like their own family members. So I'll just give you this instance. If you go to someone's place, unanswered, unbothered, uncalled at all, they'll still receive you in a much better way than they receive their own guests.
While people tend to have some stereotypes about Haryan people, like they are like
They are deeply stereotyped.
dangerous or something.
They are dangerous if you mess with them, but as long as you're happy and you make them happy,
Yeah.
everything is good.
It's like Talibans. Like, I'm not comparing, but
No,
Talibans
no,
are
no,
also
there is
like
no
that.
comparison, guys. There is no comparison.
Yeah, no, we are not comparing, but I have seen blogs that Talibans are like dangerous. If you agree with them, they will treat you like
It's not about
their family
agreeing.
member.
It's they merely follow the principle of give respect and take respect. You give them respect, they're good to you. You do not give them
And that
respect, you
should
mess
be.
with them, and they'll actually kill the shit out of you. So that is there. That is there.
And that's how things should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So continuing further to the story, and in the month of July, my father had a word with me, and then he said, "What do you want to pursue?" It's a question for the first time that I've been asked,
Serious
and I was clueless because I didn't know anything,
Yeah.
and I had no interests in general. I was a guy who could do anything, anytime. It's just that I'd have to focus, and that is the thing I struggle with a lot. I struggle with focus,
Focus.
by far.
Do you have any ADHD or something?
Kind of.
Kind
I'll
of.
say kind of. So my dad then asks me to give all of the entrance exams that exist, and then one other day we had to talk about a CLAT in general, Common Law Entrance Test, admission test. My bad, CLAT. So we were talking about it, and then he said, "Why don't you pursue law in general? Why don't you try your scope over there?" Because I am a TED speaker, like he probably would have mentioned earlier.
Recurring stereotypes mislead society by painting certain religions in a negative light.
And I'm a debater, also I'm a national debater. So I do like speaking in general. I do like public speaking and all. So I thought let's just give it a try. So I thought let's just give it a try. And then I appeared for CLAT, I appeared for ALET, NLU Delhi, and then I appeared for CULEE, that is for Christ University Law Entrance Test. I could not clear CLAT. That was a miserable exam. With only 2 months of preparation, I kind of messed up, and then I couldn't score good in ALET too.
Yeah.
But then luckily I cleared CULEE and I got Christ Bangalore Central Campus. That is a good thing. So that is what is taking me to the field of law.
Speaking of Christ University,
Yeah.
I also have given thought to pursue a course on Christ University.
Yeah.
I actually wanted to become many things, but it was so much hard to focus on one thing
yeah.
that I wanted to become. And I have a commitment issue also in career, not with just people, but also in career. So I wanted to become a psychologist someday because I have interest.
I have a friend who is pursuing psychology in
Oh, really?
Christ.
So yeah, I was looking for some courses. I was exploring there. Used to watch YouTube videos, and saw there is a psychology course, and I thought to give an entrance, but for some reason I didn't give, and I don't know because of that decision fatigue, and also didn't give exam of CUET, even though I used to prepare a lot, but like because of decision fatigue I couldn't give it, and I was not mentally well. But I did give an exam of Jamia for English literature because it was a safe option for me because I had English in my 12th, so I didn't go for any other course which was not in my curriculum of 11th 12th. So it was a safe option, so I chose English literature. and it was also my family never put pressure on me. Thanks to them, I'm very lucky to have such parents.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, but
That is true.
yeah, but it's me who always gets confused about things, and
Happens to the best of us.
yeah, but I somehow did my thing, but I was not satisfied that much. But I'm also not regretting, but because that was time. It just you make choices and then you realize you might have better choices, but it's not like that. Things are you always have will have some regrets even if you choose anything. So
See,
like that.
if you just heard what he just said, that is, you will have some regrets no matter what you choose, and that is something I guess we must all understand and focus on. So there's pros and cons to everything, I believe, and no matter what you choose in life, you just should take a decision and then put your faith in God. That's it, because that is what matters at the end of the day. As Ratan Tata very proficiently said, that is, like he said, and I quote, so I don't take a decision and choose whether it's right or wrong. I take a decision and then make it right. So you need to work hard and make the decision whatever you've taken right, because you cannot have everything at once. You'll miss out on things, you'll miss out on opportunities, but then life is long, and if you judiciously use your time and don't waste it behind girls, then yeah, fairly,
Yeah.
you have a fair and square percentage and chance of becoming successful in any domain that you pursue, irrespective of what your interests are or what you want to do, because we humans are capable of doing anything we want.
Anything you want.
It's just that we need to put in efforts, and there is where we all lag. He lagged, I lagged, everyone does. But then the moment we push back and then we put ourselves there in the ground, face all of it, face the fear, we succeed.
Yeah.
Like he's facing his fear of public speaking. So just for the record, he does not like public speaking, alright? He
But I want to
absolutely avoids it. But then he wants to improve it, and he's facing the camera right now and speaking with me. And like we have seen, he has not fumbled even once. Yeah, sometimes everyone does, even I do. But then he did not.
And they will be covered up by Reddits.
So you see, that's the man
Try
we're
my
talking
heart,
about.
man. Support me, please. Subscribe below.
Gulam Samdani, man, that's the name. Samdani,
Thank you so much,
S-A-M-D-A-N-I.
thank you so much. I just can't handle compliments also. I don't know what to say. I will sound like rude or something. I'm not reacting to
No, it's absolutely understandable. Happens. It's part of life.
Yeah, so it was really nice talking to you, Mr. Rehan.
Thank you.
And I think I should keep it short, not very long, because audience might get bored. So as it was our first podcast, so we would like to end here. And
And we would like to take your comments and compliments, and in terms of suggestions, what we should improve and what topics you want us to talk about.
Yeah.
And we'll try to put up videos very
put
soon.
feedbacks on comment below.
Yeah.
Let us know
Let
how
us know.
you felt, and be super honest, because we respect honesty. And
We deeply prefer honesty. See,
Yeah.
we prefer honesty over sugar-coated compliments.
we don't like
Because we want to improve. We want to improve. I want to improve. He wants to improve. We as a community
you
want to
also
improve.
want to improve.
Yeah.
And
So
we
be
all
honest to
are in a
yourself.
journey.
Yeah. All right then.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, audience.
Thank you so much.